installing the VFRness. If you watch my blog, you know that I talked a little bit about it, but essentially this is going to be the fix to fix the communication between the rectifier and the battery. So essentially the stator was sending an information to the rectifier, and then the rectifier and the battery were communicating and saying, hey, I don't have enough charge. So the rectifier was asking the stator to send a lot of power, and then resulting in, you know, a battery that was being overcharged and essentially just shortening the life of the battery. So this is going to be a fix for that. And then the kit comes with instructions where you can, you know, easily follow, or you can just watch this video and you know exactly what to do and how to install it. All right, so let's prep the area and move some bikes around. And then first step you're gonna be doing is removing the seat. All right, so one of the things that I want to do, since, you know, this fix of the VFRness is actually, it's all about better communication between the charging in the charging system, I guess, between the stator, the rectifier, and the battery. $13.6, not bad. Give it a little throttle right now. It did not change a whole lot. That was not a bad read, but I just want to do a comparison. Let's just get to it. Since I'm working with the electric system, first thing I want to do is remove negative. So let's just do that first. Okay. And now I'm gonna do the positive, same thing. Okay, so the area I'm gonna be working on, the cables that are connecting the stator that's on the other side goes through here. Then you have the rectifier right behind here, and then you have the cable that goes from here and connects to the battery right behind here. So you have to remove. Go ahead, take this one off. And keep playing with your. So let's remove this one right down. Now, this is one thing you gotta love about naked bikes, man. Working on a naked bike is so much easier. Now I should be able to pull the fairing. Came out, perfect. Okay, put it to the side. So what you're looking for is this. These three cables are the yellow ones that are coming from the stator. And then this is the rectifier, which we're gonna be intervening by putting a bolt in here where you see this bolt on the rectifier. So I have to pull this back. So on my previous bikes, this connection here was completely rusted out, even for bikes that were here from Arizona, which there's not a whole lot of moisture or humidity in the air, but because of the issue that I explained on my blog before, are actually very, I mean, they were completely melted, and it was not even the weather. It was more the problem with the heat on the cables, constant heat on the cables. It was just, you know, pretty insane, to the point where some people sometimes they just have to cut the cables and completely bypass the plug, because it's never gonna work, because you're never gonna be able to get it out. Let's see. There we go. Awesome. That wasn't bad. It's actually in super decent shape. Alright, at this point, if you follow this cable, I was just checking the connection between the stator and the rectifier. It looks okay, at least in the plug. They're not completely melted or anything, so that's great. And now I'm pulling the rubber cap here. Let me just pull it back so I can expose this. Getting close, perfect. All right, we just have to remove the bolts that are holding back the rectifier, because we're gonna go on the rectifier and just gonna serve as a ground, and from this point on we're just gonna be connecting this in here, and then we're just gonna move all the way to the battery, where we're just gonna be doing the final connection. Okay, now, so let's remove the 2 bolts on in here, and we're just going to prop the tank. Doesn't take a lot of force. I mean, let's see, this one might do the trick. Alright, so you have your 2 bolts in here, so I'm just gonna come this way. Pretty easy, just getting stuck in here. Alright, so now is the fun part. So with this end, which is the fuse end of the harness, which of course I removed the fuse already, you're gonna feed it. This is the radiator hose, so you're gonna feed it through here, and you're gonna bring it through here following these lines, and then you're gonna cross over or under and top so you can get to the battery. So let's just give it a try. So you're gonna feed it in here. Be gentle. Make sure that you're not damaging any of the existing harness. Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna continue feeding. This is probably a good time for you to do this connection so that you know how much you can pull. But at this point, we're just gonna go here so we can get through the other side, and then we're just gonna go and pull the other side. So I'm just going through, following the same thick lines, and then I'm just now reaching on the other side. Okay, so I'm just gonna be putting this back in place. Let me just get this holder in place as well. And now what I'm going to do is, actually I went a little bit farther than I needed, and I'm actually gonna be securing this one, and then I'm gonna be using this one so I can attach these to the rectifier. So I'll just do that pretty quick. It's good. So now that should make lining this one up very easy. So I guess I don't know why I did it. I got excited and completely remove the rectifier, which you don't have to do. Okay. So now I just want this end, this cable here, try to make it as tidy as possible. And I might come from this side so I know what this is in the hole. I think I got it. So now I should be able to match the plug. So if you take a look at this one has 5 areas, and this one has 4. And then if you look at this one has 5. So they only go one way. So there's an empty, 3 and 2. So this is the first one. Okay, that one in. And now this one, just go here, make it, like I said, as tidy as possible. Okay. So, like I said before, just try to get this boot on top so I can continue to protect the connection. Keep a good covering here, so keep water out, although it doesn't rain in Arizona. Alright, so finally I already connected, as you saw, the 2 connectors with the rectifier. So now there's another one in here with a red and black stripe. So this is the one we're just gonna be using with the supplied spade in here, so I'm gonna come here. Okay, let me go back again. I want to do this multiple times, and I want to position it this way because I can connect this fairly easy in here. So should be able to do it by hand, but I just wanted to get it started. Alright, I don't want to apply too much pressure, but I want to do it with this. Okay. And now I'm just going to be connecting the spade here. Although not necessary, I'm going to go ahead and protect this connection, avoiding any chafing on the cable in here, and I make sure that this spade is gonna stay in place, and I'm not gonna have to worry down the road. You don't have to do this, like I said. Those spade connectors should be pretty reliable. So I think connected. So now let's just go to the other side of the bike. Okay, so now we have these in here. So now we should be able to come. This is the one that's gonna be in the positive. So we want this one close here. But I want to come. Normally, some of the recommendations is to remove the battery so you can route this like this. You can have it close to where the other connector was. Can come right behind here. Perfect. So I just put it right behind this section in here, so that way it's not going to be in contact with the battery, so it's not going to be affecting the way your battery is going to get mounted. It's going to go back as factory, and this should go this way, so I should be good to go. So right now should be able to put this back. Hopefully I have enough. Push this back a little bit. Okay, it's good. Good. I think this is enough for me to have the. Remember, negative comes out first. It get installed last. So, and now we're just going to put this back, which is the 30 amp. 30 amp is in, and now let's just put the 20 amp in here. It's okay. And now I think at this point I should be able to put the negative back. Battery is good. So now let's just put this down for a second to see this with me. So I got positive, negative. Oops. Just bring this in here. So I just do positive, negative. We're reading 12.5. So now I'm just gonna turn the battery. Okay. Pump just primed. Now just try it. Give it a try. So out with the old, in with the new. There you go. Man, you gotta love that difference. Alright, so there you have it. In case it wasn't clear enough, the VFRness essentially wants to fix the charging system by sending correct information between the rectifier, the stator, and the battery, as I mentioned a couple times already. So essentially what you saw before, at idle, my bike was actually idling and producing 13 point, or at least on the battery, I was getting 13.3 amps at idling, and when I gave it a little bit of a throttle up to like 5k or 5,000 RPMs, it didn't actually change a whole lot. So the fact that I was able to get a 14.3 reading after changing the VFRness or adding the VFRness to the bike, that was pretty great. So I had experience with the bike, with some of the bikes that I own, specifically VFRs in the past, where that was the perfect fit. So I know that's just gonna keep my battery happy, and then the system is just gonna be working properly. So I hope that you enjoyed the video. As you saw before, I'm missing the lid on my airbox, so that's something that the previous owner never told me when I purchased the bike. So it's okay, I'll purchase one at some point, but as of right now, the bike is really purring, so I'll get ready for part 3, when I'm actually gonna be wrapping up the basic maintenance and creating that baseline that I started with part 1 of this video. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, share with people that I can learn from these skills, essentially the ones that are applicable to any bikes, or those that are applicable to specific bikes that I have right now. So thank you for watching.